Welcome back everyone to, I'm going to call this my Mount Tamborine food and plant or nature trail. So starting out on another staycation away, catching up with friends, going out to dinner as well as brekkie, stopping off halfway up the mountain from where we live in Brisbane, Australia, at the Bearded Dragon. So this is a really beautiful spot to stop, especially if you have kids.
You gotta wait to be seated.
It's got a little playground in the background there, so that's a little dragon. And on a hot summer's day, as you can see, they've got a beautiful mister as well. Lots to see and do. I believe that they've got a little farm area out the back, lots of little bits and bobs around, including merch, as well as just like really old antique types of things. So again, our 3.5-year-old had a bit of a play, and before we left we needed to duck to the loos, and that's when I jumped around and grabbed some of this cool footage, with just some old rusty stuff and a cool little Trump sign in the background. When I'm filming this is in 2024, around the time of the election. So leaving the Bearded Dragon and heading to the Glades, which is the old, I think, Ceder Creek Lodges at Mount Tamborine, located within Thunderbird Park. I've got just information about the place there. We stayed in, I think it was like a cabin, I'm not entirely sure, but it was number 9. Maybe it was like a lorikeet villa or something. But in any case, it was really nice there. You'll see that footage in a moment, and you'll see that while you're staying there, if you've got time, you can do dig it, you can go fossicking, I think it's called, or foraging for some stones. And they've got a beautiful restaurant on site, really huge grounds, and a creek running through the entirety of it with plenty of parking. So this is the view on the way up to our room in the little lodging cabiny kind of area.
Oh, wow.
And as I said, really beautiful little suite with a welcome note, comfortable, 2 beds. It was just myself and my partner and my youngest son today. Veggie garden on the way down to the restaurant. And again, lots of beautiful views of tropical plants as well as art. You'll see once we get in there as well. So that was a really nice place to stop in between actually setting everything down in our room and going out to dinner with friends. And then there was this nice back area where I set my partner and my son down before ducking out and grabbing something to eat. They do a lot of weddings there, so be warned. Apparently it can get very loud. During our stay, it was quiet like a mouse. I had the best night's sleep. I was totally well rested the next day, which was great. The food was also pretty nice. So this is footage of the restaurant area as well as the place across from the mini golf. It's like a kiosk, and that's where I grabbed the food before coming back and returning to the table with my family and having like it was like a spiced cauliflower salad. So we shared that, and then as you can see, this was the view leaving that area before heading back up to the room, grabbing some takeaway drinks, and then heading back down to the actual creek where you pass like those glamping tents. So this is a really cool place that you can hop in and actually have a little bit of a swim. It was still quite cold despite the fact that it's like November, I think now we're in Queensland, which is warm in that particular area. It's just really really shady. Cute little walk. Probably best to take your proper shoes. Of course, naturally I didn't. So here's some cool footage of the food that we had last night. It was MK3, I think it's called, because they own both the pizza place as well as the pasta place down the road, and that was very yummy. This morning we headed into the gallery walk, which there was this really nice French patisserie franquette where we had brekkie again, just with one of my friends this time. Beautiful bread, lots of little cool things to see. So that was like a little water fountain, and really affordable prices. So you'll see a couple of things that we purchased. You can get a little doggy cookie. We also got the raspberry, like Danish, as well as a couple of savoury items, a little puppy milk and some coffees as well. And they were delicious. We went for a bit of a walk then along the gallery walk. You'll see there's like so much to see and do, whether it's like art, spa retreats, other foodie places, even just to get some exercise before then heading down to the botanical gardens. So apparently they have plant sales during the week, but we went on a Sunday. We just did things like the rainforest walk, which was really cute. My littlest son really enjoyed that, and it was nice for adults as well, just to have like a really peaceful walk with lots of really pretty plants, some cool kind of art along the way. And it was just nice and restful after, a big day the day before, exploring and checking out a whole bunch of stuff. After this, we actually did head into, I think it's Canungra. I'm not sure. It could be a little bit further out. You'll see the footage in a moment of Reileys. Now, this is actually it's like a winery, but on a Sunday, I'm not sure how regularly they do this, they have like a little market with live music, which was really beautiful to listen along to. Lots of little knickknacks that you can purchase, especially if you're into like older style stuff. And they had a cool few chickens running around for kids to chase after. Again, lots of really yummy food, but we were totally full by this point, so we didn't grab anything to eat. As well as some alpacas on the way out. So I believe that you can have some like alpaca-like experiences, which is really cool. So it's a great place to go, not only for mum and dad, but also the kids as well, so that really the full family can enjoy. But otherwise, that's it from us.